in a world that everybody is walking around with a mask. Every person is walking around with a mask on the face, denying who they really are, trying to become who they are not because of how society wants things to be, how family want things to be, how churches want things to be, how the mosque want things to be, how the work want things to be. So most of the people are carrying a mask around. Welcome to Eye of Ancestors Kingdom family. How are you doing? It's been a while. I'm back again. And I hope you are doing well on your spiritual journey. So today is freestyle. I want us to talk about life, about our spiritual journey. Family, I know sometimes on our journey, it's not easy. We wish to have someone we can talk to 24/7 who will be advising us on our journey so that things will be a bit easy for us. But it's hard to trust people out there. Most everybody is walking around with a mask. We don't recognize each other anymore. Everybody or most want to be perfect, whilst in this world it is good and it is okay to have your dark side, to have your shadow side, to be imperfect. It is you don't have to live a flawless life before you are accepted. Anyone who is on this spiritual journey knows that life is not about perfection. I'm out today for us to talk. I'm here to empower you, to encourage you on your spiritual journey, that feel free to let that mask fall. Today, I went out in nature for a walk and also for meditation. And this is the message that came that I want to share with you, that it is okay to let that mask fall down, to be who you really are and who you want to be. A lot of people are living a life that is not even their life. They are living lives to please their family, to please their wives, to please their husbands, their partners, their family, their churches, some institute, the work. No. When will you start living your life? When will you start to be who you are here to be? Because there are people, they have been living life for years, just trying to please others. And then suppressing, let's say, that side of you that you are trying to put aside just to please people. It will not work out. You know, you are just forcing to press something in the box and it's not even fitting in. One day it will just burst out. It will just come out. So why don't you be yourself? And the right people, you will attract the right people by being yourself. Why don't you do what makes you happy? That is the only way for you to become who you came here to be. The life that you have been living, I remember back in the days, in my Christian days, everything that I was doing, not that I was even doing it for myself, but it was like, I just want to be part of society. Because where I'm from, you know, though in my family we have traditional people there, we have the Christians, we have the Muslims, and then whatever, you know. But let's say I just wanted to do my best. Especially I only heard that like I love you or I'm proud of you when I was more active in Christianity from my mother or from whoever. You understand? But later I was like, no, that is not who I am. I don't give an F anymore. I am stepping into my real nature, who I came here to be. I am not ashamed of my ancestors. I am not ashamed of my water spirit. I step out and I say who I am and who I am called to be. And when you like me, good. When you don't like me, good. Do your thing. And since then, people, I am living my best life because I don't give a heck about anybody. I'm not wearing any mask around. When you see me how you are seeing me, that is how when you are standing in front of me, that is who I am. Because I think when say I'm ashamed of who I am, I will not come out so publicly. Yeah, despite the people who are watching me here, there will be people who will be downloading it and be sending it around. That is who I am. And I don't need any, I don't have to apologize for who I am. I am that I am. So why can't you also just put that mask aside and be yourself? The fear of what will people say, what will people talk about me, how will people judge me, will keep you in a prison. I remember on the beginning of my journey when the message came and my spirit told me what the colors to be wearing. And I was like, oh, when people see me always wearing that white, when people always see me wearing that blue, what will they say? What will they think about me? And I really had to sit my ass down and talk to myself, advise myself. What do you want? To keep on reincarnating or to do things once, go and just have your peace of mind? And after, why do you care so much about what people will say or talk about you? It is your journey. It is your calling. So why do you want to fit in by all means? There's one friend, I don't mention names here. There's one friend of mine who got married, and I was like, hey, but you told me once that you don't want to get married, and so. What happened? Yeah, because the family is talking too much, and it's better so that I'm married so that I have my peace of mind. Girl, baby girl, that is not okay. You are not doing it for yourself. You are doing it for others. And I told her along the line, this marriage is going to crash. Because you did it for others. You didn't do it for yourself. So why do you do things just to please people? Why do you put on that mask? Just to please people, just for people to love you, just for people to like you. Oh, now you are part of this society. You know that this shirt is blue, but you know that when you tell people that the shirt is blue, you're going to have problem with them because all the people that you are going around, they like the color green. So now you start lying, no, the shirt is not blue, but the shirt is green. Why will you do that? Why don't you just speak your truth and have your peace of mind? We are not here to fit in. When you are on this spiritual journey, you are not here to fit in. As a black sheep, you are not here to fit in. That is the only problem that people have always have with the great mother Lilith. But Eve is okay. Eve fits a little bit in how they want things to be. But the great mother Lilith, didn't take any bullshit. And she was like, no, you people cannot just put me down here, put me in that box. I want to be free. Then call me a rebellious spirit. Then I will keep on rebelling. But I do what makes me happy. If you want to grow on your journey, then you need to put that mask away, and embrace your darkness, embrace your shadow. But don't push it away because it will go nowhere. It will be waiting there for you. You see, you can't ignore who you really are. You can't just push it away or use something to cover it. You can't do that. Because who you are is who you are. What you can do, there are people who go to churches and be like, yo, pastor, I have problem because I have this issue and I don't want it anymore and do this and I want you to do something to remove it. No. You cannot remove something which is part of you. You need to learn how to live with it. Ask yourself, how did it came about? Why do you have that character? Why do you always flip in some certain situations? That's why on our spiritual journey, we do all this shadow work. And we don't do shadow work to push who we are away, but you need to open everything. Things that you have been hiding, using things to cover it, bring it out, work with it. Why is it like that? Remove that mask away. Learn to love yourself. When I was on my journey, there were a lot of shadows that I needed to work with. When the time came that I have to confront them, people, I was so scared. I was so afraid. Because those are things that I've been running away from my whole life. Things that happened to me. People that abused me in my childhood. I have to dig everything, bring everything out. Childhood trauma. Those are things I never even wanted to talk about it. It's just once a while, maybe I'll talk about it, but I hardly do. But I'll put on a face very beautiful, like, oh, everything is okay. But nothing was okay. It took me time. But just pretending. It is okay for things not to be okay. It is okay when someone asks you, how are you feeling? I'm not feeling good. I'm not good. It's okay to be weak sometimes. It's okay to mess up things sometimes. Put that mask away. Ladies, nowadays, we never know. A lot of women are dying by with so-called makeup, foundation, this, that. So we don't even know anything anymore. We don't see the real people anymore. People are dying behind the mask. And you don't have to. People are doing work that, they don't fit in there. That is not what they came to this world to do. You are not okay. You are not happy. But you wake up every morning crying off your ass. You go to that work and you are crying bitterly inside of you. Because the way they are treating you there, you know you deserve better. Then do something about it than just wearing that mask every morning, going to that work. It's time, the time has come for you to live the life that you came to planet Earth to live. The time has come for you to let everybody know who you are. The time has come for you to tell them, no, these are my boundaries. Don't cross them. Because when you cross them, I am light. Yes. But at the same time, I am darkness. And you will not like to know. Learn to balance your light and your darkness, because you are both too. Those shadows that you have put in away, that you are trying to hide from people, a day will come you can't hide them anymore. People will see it. Your parts that you are hiding away from, that you don't want people to even know, and you are trying to hide them. There are people who know it already and they are planning to use it against you. So why don't you feel free? Like, yes, it is me, or it was me. I did those mistakes. They are part of me. And I've learned my lesson. Those were stepping stones to my greatness, to where I am today. You don't need to be ashamed of anything. I know sometimes when I'm talking with people and they'll be like, Nana, if you knew, especially the ladies, I did this and I did that. We did it all. For people not coming out straight to say that, yes, I did this too, I did that, I did that. That doesn't mean that we are saints. So you don't need to put on a mask. Let that mask fall. That persona. What is the meaning of persona? A mask, wearing it all around the place. I want to know you. I want to know your dark side. What don't you like or appreciate about yourself? I remember back in the days when you get to know someone, they'll be like, I am very caring. I am very loving. I do this, I do that. It's okay, we've heard that. Tell me more about your shadows. Tell me more about your darkness. Yo, this is this I don't like about myself. This is that I don't like about myself. But it is in that darkness that you meet that light. For in the beginning, everywhere was full of darkness. In your mother's womb, there was darkness. But something beautiful came out of it. And that is you. So what is that thing that you are hiding? That you are pretending each and every day? It will drain you. It will destroy you. Keep things in balance. That is where I had the great opportunity to work with, can I say work with, or let's say the great mother Hecate. When she came when she came into my life, that is what she came to teach me those days. I didn't even know anything about it. I was like, being an African lady, African girl from Burkina, from Ghana, what is Hecate looking for in my life? She's not even from Africa. But then I gave her a chance and she came and is like, girl, you need to learn how to balance your darkness. It took me time, but I learned it. For me, talking the way that I'm talking, it has not always been like that. Spirituality is not a day work, a day job. It takes years before we got here. I got here where I am today. And still I keep on learning. Each and every day. So keep that mask away. You don't need it. You are beautiful the way that you are. Your mistakes are part of you. Don't be ashamed of them. Learn out of your past. It was part of your journey, or it is part of your journey. They were all tests. Though you failed it, but it's okay. Family, I'm going to stop here. This is the message that I got today when I went out there in Mother Nature. And I just want to share it with you. You don't need that mask. Be who you are, who you came here to be. I'll stop here by saying much love from me, Nana Yasankofa, in your area, here on Eye of Ancestors Kingdom. We will surely get there. Don't give up on yourself. Ashe, ashe, ashe.